Hello. Hold on. Let me beep boop. All right, hold on. Beep boop. Hold on, let me check the settings here of the mic. All right, let me increase the input here. There we go. Boom. All right. Hopefully y'all can hear me pretty well. All things considered, if it is too grainy, you know what? I'm gonna find out if it's too grainy or not. That would actually be very important. But yeah, so we are going to be building the Rahkshi-Kal. I actually printed and laminated this upon finding this out. This was I found this out thanks to a fan on Discord that wanted to if this thing can actually work physically. So I'm like, ooh, I want to actually try this. So I'm going to be making it, and I laminated this because I'm going to put this on my wall because it looks so cool. I will put it on my wall. It will be there. And it's going to be its brand new home and everything, and it's going to look magnificent. It's going to look beautiful, and everything. I'm very excited about it. And yeah, let me actually make sure that audio is good, because I'm going to need to make sure the audio is good. Yay, the audio is good. Oh my goodness. All right, so we can start making this. Now, yes, I do have the Rahkshi. I do. I have a Korok, a Kurak, I mean, and then I have this beautiful ball of man right over there. So we have the ingredients, but of course, what this requires is 2 Rahkshi and 1 Borak. So that's what we're going to be doing, because over here, if you look very carefully, build the Rahkshi-Kal using any 2 Rahkshi along with any 1 Borak set. For these instructions, we will be using 2 of set number 8588 Rahkshi Kurak and 8575 Rahkshi-Kal. So we're going to actually use this, and it's going to look amazing. It's going to look beautiful. It's going to look majestic. But yeah, so we're actually going to be working on this. This is science. We are doing science. This is the most advanced science mankind has been able to manifest, and we are manifesting it. All right, we got tubs and more tubs and more tubs that you can't even see of just Bionicle. And we're going to go ahead and make this, because this is honestly so exciting. I am excited. So we're going to just throw random Rahkshi pieces over here, and we're going to build 2 Kuraks and then a silver Borak if we are able to. And then after that, then we're going to go ahead and make this beautiful son of a gun that I have over here, because I really like ice. If you couldn't tell already, I love ice. Ice is the ice, the that's what I meant to say. Not the other kind. The other kind can just melt away and go away. Exactly. Yes, nailed it. Words. I just really want to build this Rahkshi. All right, yoink. This Rahkshi Borak abomination, because it looks so cool. And pun intended. We're just gonna throw a whole bunch of Rahkshi pieces, and that is gonna be my life, is building this. Wait a minute, is this silver? This is the green one. That's a green one. We don't want the green one. And I just learned about this combo model today. I was like, it's been today years old of me knowing about this. Like literally upon like discovering this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta actually make this physically. There's just no way for me to not make it. Because look at it. It's beautiful. It's the most beautifulest thing. Do I have to? Yes. All right. It's like the most beautifulest thing that ever been seen. Just look at that combo model. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And we're making it. I'm making my dreams come true. We're going to use a black shield because I think that would look cohesive. But, you know, in case if we don't find the Korok windshield, we'll be just using that. And I think that will be perfectly fine. And I see no issues with this whatsoever. I think that will be perfectly fine. And then we got another thing right there. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. You have no idea how excited I am. I am so excited. I'm jumping up and down with glee. I am building this, and I'm going to be putting this on my wall. I got a laminated thing. Oh, it's going to look amazing. It's going to look wonderful. I am going to be so happy putting this thing together. You have no idea. This unlocked the tisms within me, all right? This has unlocked so many tisms. Like, you have no idea how happy this combo model makes me feel. It makes me feel things. I feel like I am experiencing like a Bionicle euphoria. Does that make any sense? A Bionicle euphoria? I think it does. I think it really does. And sure, I didn't have. I'll fix the thumbnail. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to fix the thumbnail after. I found it. I found it. Oh my! Wait a minute. He uses 2 Rahkshi, not 2 Borak. I actually found the white windshield. Let's go! Oh my gosh! I always love these windshields. They're amazing. And the fact that each one has a unique pattern too is also very satisfying. I really like the patternings that these things have. It is so cool. How many times will I keep saying cool? Maybe I should avoid saying cool because that just undermines the pure aura farming. Maybe I should not say that. Maybe I'm not too hip with the kids to say. Let me know in the comments if I am too hip to say that. Oh my gosh, I found the spine. I found a spine, guys. I found the spine. I found it. It's amazing. It's immaculate. It's beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know what? We're gonna edit the thumbnail. Let me just take my phone here. Go ahead and do this, and we're just gonna. Actually, you know what? No, we're doing this. We're doing this. There we go. And then, wait a minute. Is that a 1:1? No, we don't want a 1:1 ratio. Let's change the ratio to at least 3:4. I think 3:4 is a good ratio there. And boop, there we go. And we're going to update that thumbnail after we put this up on the drive. That way I can do it live. We're doing this live. Yes, yes, yes. Let me share it to the Google Drive. Upload. It has been uploaded. All right, now that we got a new thumbnail, we're going to actually put in the new thumbnail. Hold on. Edit. Am I able to edit? I just need to add a thumb. Okay, yes, okay, let's change. All right, we're changing the file. We're changing it. Let's go to Google Drive. I know we have the picture here. I just took it. Please. Is it at the bottom? I swear, if it's at the bottom, I'm gonna... Wait, what? I could have sworn. Hold on. I know I have the... Where are you? What are you? Hold on. I know it's here. I know it is. Oh my goodness. Is it actually not here? Oh my gosh, it did not... Okay, can I just go and upload? Oh, what if I just filter it by today? Hold on. There's no way it's offline. I know it's here. It just took the photo just now. It should be there. No. All right. And okay. Okay, come on. All right, we're going to search the file name. We're just going to search the file name. Please allow me to search the file name. What was your file name? Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and look up 202 602. Wow, it's not up there. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's supposed to be there. What do you mean? All right, fine. Is it? You know what? It's fine. I'll just do it in post. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. Wait a minute. Can I do it on my phone? I'm going to do it on my phone, actually. Hold on. I should be able to do it on my phone. Please, just spare me a crumb. It's all I need is a little crumb. All right, let me go to content. Yeah. Well, it's up. It's up. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. We'll survive. Okay, what were we doing? Borak. Borak Rahkshi. Rahkshi Borak. Okay, we got 2 shields. We got all that stuff. That's looking good. We need the Borak head pieces. We need those Borak head pieces. So we're going to actually get the Borak head pieces now. Let's go ahead and see if we can find some of those. So awesome. Wait a minute. We need 2 Rahkshis. That's right. We need 2 Rahkshis. So another limb. So if we find legs, we'll just toss them into the pile where they belong. There we go. As one does. I expect nothing less when it comes to the level of Chadness that is a Borak, a Rahkshi-Kal. The fact that they call it a Rahkshi-Kal is honestly kind of interesting. Like, they don't even call it Kurak-Kal. It is the Rahkshi-Kal. Implying that there is only one in existence. The only one in existence, which is very terrifying. Wait a minute, so it has Sonics and Fear. I just realized it is Sonics and Fear. That is actually a very terrifying combination. So, does that mean it does paralyzing screams? What does it mean to be a Rahkshi-Kal? Is it the manifestation of all the Rahkshi? Can the Rahkshi have, like, Nuva level powers and abilities? Because it's, like, 2 Rahkshi that make up this being? Like, I can imagine a lot of, like, potential with this. It's actually a very terrifying concept the longer you think about it. Wait a minute, do I have 4? Yes, I have 4 of those. I have 2 of those. I have 2 shoulders. I actually have 5 legs. Why do I have... That's an odd medical condition for me to have 5 legs, but I digress. I have 5 legs. We're going to be moving on from this subject of me having 5 legs. And... No! What do you mean? What do you mean? I just want to be free. All right. So we got the legs. We need the Borak piece. We need those Borak pieces in black. We need them. It's very important. We need at least 2 of the Borak head pieces. I have all the other pieces organized except for those head pieces. Oh my gosh, I found 1. Never mind, I found 2. All right, we're saved. We're saved, fellow compatriots. We have it. We have the power. We have the potential. It can now exist. All right, let me go ahead, grab these. Yoink. And I think it uses... Wait a minute. Aren't the axles bluish gray or black in this case? I forgot if they're bluish gray or black. Oh, they're black in this case. The axles are black. Okay. Good to know. They are in fact black. Just like me. All right. Anyways, so we got most of the Rahkshi-ness. Now we're gonna get 2 silver feet because the Korak have silver fetums. They have silver fetums. I know this for a scientific fact. They have silver fetums. So we're going to go ahead and give them the silver footsies. So they're going to be having the silver if I can actually grab them, that would actually be very nice and helpful. Okay, 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4. There's 2 limbs. 5, 6. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I know how to build the Rahkshi and the Borak so well that I can pull out the pieces off of pure memory. Off of memory, I can actually be like, yeah, so there are about roughly, I would say, off of memory, there are 5 3-length axles in a Borak. 5 3-length axles, based off of memory alone. I know that with absolute certainty and conviction in my very soul that there are that many. Like, I can actually be like, yeah, so Korak have about like, in a Rahkshi, the amount of sockets that a Rahkshi typically has is quite a few. I think it was like somewhere between 9 or 11. I believe, like 9 or 11 sockets. So, and I tried to build it off of memory. So, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, and then 2 white hands, of which I am missing a socket for a hand. But we'll just put that there. Benson says, hello, Trip. So glad you're streaming at this time because I just got back from school. Hey, welcome. We are building the Rahkshi-Kal. One of our dear viewers was able to go ahead and find this combo model, and I just had to build it myself. Yes, I laminated this today so that I can post it on my wall. I am so excited to build the Rahkshi-Kal. I am so happy. I love the white Bionicles. You know, I do like the frosty elementals very much. It has a soft spot. So like, but we're missing a hand, which means we need more white. We need more white. Okay, so there are 6 in a Borak. So 6 sockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sockets in a Borak. And okay, so for the Rahkshi, for 2-length axles, it's 4. It was 4. No, 5. 5 because there's one that goes into the Krana part. Yeah. So 5 axles for one. Actually, we have a Kurak over there. He's looking at me. Why did I? Forget it. I was building another Rahkshi, another Kurak, when there was another Kurak just staring at me right there. Okay, I'm just a little brainlet. And Natar says, "Hi Trip, how are you doing today? I am doing great. One of my fans was able to find the Rahkshi-Kal, and I printed it and laminated it today. I found about this today. This is purely an impulse stream. This is purely impulse. I just love this so much, and just look at it. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's glistening. And I know the 1080p resolution is very crispy, but you know what? We're all here to enjoy. However, I was building 2 Rahkshis, 2 Karaks, and I got all the extra elements. However, I only have I'm missing 1 hand, but it turns out that I completely overlooked the fact that I have an entire Karak just staring at me right here in the palm of my hand, even though I was like parting out all the stuff that I need for a Rahkshi. Just don't worry about that, I guess. It uses, okay, so I think the Korak used the light bluish gray. I think they used the light blue, the light gray for the Borak teeth. No, they didn't. I see it in the instructions. They used tan. Okay, never mind. I was going off of memory. I'm putting this together out of pure memory. All right, so we need 2 right Rahkshi heads. We're just gonna grab them regardless. And then, was it white Borak teeth? Yeah, it uses 2 white Borak teeth. And let me go ahead and see what everybody's saying over in the comments section. Benson says, hey, Trip, I really need to mention this, but I'm now a Wizard of Oz fan. I've started marathoning every Wizard of Oz adaptation back in the weekend. Woo, way to go. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. I'm currently watching the 2000s animated movie adaptation from Russia. That is so cool. That is awesome. And I'm not saying cool because I'm building 3 ice beings that form together into one. Well, it's not really ice. One is fear. Wait a minute. No, one. It's anger. Yeah, Kurek is anger. Rahkshi-Kal is Sonics. Wait a minute. Angry Sonics. Angry Sonics. Heavy metal. I can make, if I do make a mock off of the Rahkshi-Kal, I'm turning into a heavy metal rock star, and you will not tell me otherwise, because you got anger and Sonics, which means they are screaming into the ether like a heavy metalhead. Oh my gosh, I can imagine it right now. And Nat Tar says, Karen Mock. That is too much power. There's no way. That can't. I'm pretty sure. What? Was it really white? Yeah, it was white. Yeah, the teeth were white. Where did the silver teeth come from then? What set? Oh, the Usanui. The Usanui had the silver. Okay, as well as the 300 parts bin that came out in 2003 and the other one in the Master Edition in 2004. And I know about those specific years because I did a video essay talking about Bionicle, as any normal person would. Definitely, as any normal person would. There's definitely no issues with that at all. We need some pins. We need the 3 length axles. Okay, how many 3 length axles in a Rahkshi? They are. I'm counting 3. There's 3 3-length axles, and they're all black. So 1, 2, 3. Just toss that in there. And then we get 4 pins, the loose pins. So we got 4 loose pins. There we go. And Yeah, I'm just stocking up on pieces. Oh no, do I have the dark gray, like the old gray, double, female connector? Oh my gosh, please tell me I do. Yes, I do! It's right there. Do I have a second one? I need it. Oh, it's in bluish gray. No, I need it in the old gray. Please tell me. I can't have one blue gray, dark bluish gray on this. I swear to Matanui, I am going to throw. Yay! Never mind. I retract my statement. I'm all happy now. Okay, so the eyes were black, right? For the axle for the Rahkshi-Kal. I think they were black too, or light bluish gray. In the light gray. I think they started doing light gray in 2003 for the 5-length act. No. Yeah, I think they started. Does it even use it in instructions? Hold on, let me go ahead and look at the instructions here. This is very important. 6-lane, 2-lane, the 4 lengths. Where did the 4 lengths come from? Where do 4 lengths come from? The Rahkshi never had 4 lengths. Nor did the Borak. Where's the 4 lengths from? I don't remember there being a 4-length axle. There's no part in the Rahkshi that uses a 4-length axle. Excuse me? What part uses a 4-length? Because the closest to that is the 6-length of the Borak, and that's in the hips. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's like Hiker Mike from Throwbots all over again. It's Hiker Mike all over again. We're just gonna put the bluish gray in. Hell yeah. I'll finally say what the Rahkshi-Kal looks like IRL, says Honest Mistake. Might be mislabeled. It could be. It could be mislabeled over here. It could be. It could be mislabeled. Maybe it's supposed to be a 3-length. But we'll find out. We'll get to stage 28 soon. But we're missing some white axles, some white sockets. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if there was a white mock that I have made in the past, which I can steal sockets from, and of which I will definitely not regret later after murdering said Bionicle. Because I have Kurak right there. If I have to, I will take apart Kurak. It's not sealed, by the way. It's not sealed. He's just in there. He's fine. No, we stay up there. Kurak, don't make me angry, Kurak. I swear. If you make me angry, I'm gonna throw hands. I will throw hands, and you're not gonna like it, Kurak. You're not. All right, let me see if. Oh yeah, gears. Okay, so we need 2 16-tooth gears. I forgot the amount. I think it is a 16-tooth. But anyways, we're gonna grab 2 of those because there's 1 in each Rahkshi. So 1. And That's a rare one. This is from the Hordika. That is actually pretty neat. Okay, where is the? I know I have. It's the universe is telling me to take apart Kurak. Do I'm not too sure if I have the strength to do it. I know what I must do, but I don't know if I have the strength. I had to steal his sockets. All right, we're gonna grab a Prana. We're gonna get the metallic blue. There we go. We're gonna grab metallic. No, we're just stealing his hands, his joints. I think he'll be okay. I think it's okay. It's okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen. I'm okay. I will be okay. I think I'll be fine. All right, so we need 4 more loose pins because we're not going to take apart Kurak completely. We're just breaking every joint in his body. That's all we're doing. It's a very painless procedure. It has been done before in the past, and I see no repercussions to this at all. And he's gonna feel great. He's gonna love it. He's gonna enjoy it. He's gonna have a great time. We're just simply consider it a rehabilitation for. That sounds so bad when I say rehabilitation. Okay, so 3 links, 3 links for Kurak. And then a Borak has 5. We're going to have to use the... Oh my gosh. Do I have... I need to get more black 3 lanes. I need 5 of them. Oh! I can take it apart from Talus, the guy that I made a video of today. There we go. Talus has plenty of them. Yay! Thank goodness I made a video on Talus. Now I can murder him the same day that I made his video. How great is that? How great is that, chat? I get to murder my own creation the day of making a video. That rarely happens. That rarely happens at all. They usually survive a lot longer. I sound like a serial killer. My goodness. All right, so we just need one more axle. Oh, okay. So not okay. Has bow, 4-length axles, and silver tooth. Oh. My boy Tin Man had the biggest glow up I've seen. Bro went from Kane from the Amazing Disco Circus to Amp from. No, that's so real. Oh, you know what? That is fair. That's fair. I did not consider that, Nat. I did not consider that. Okay, so we just need 1 more axle. That's 3 length. Who do we murder? Oh, a mock that I am still working on. There we go. Problem solved. And I will not specify what I just murdered. What else? Okay, so now we need 10 length axles. So let's grab some 10 length axles, and then we can start getting this ball rolling. Okay, so 10 lengths. No, that's longer than a 10 length. Okay, 2 10 lengths. Oh, the Rahkshi legs. I forgot the Rahkshi legs. They're not in a pile. That's okay. I got Rahkshi legs. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did it. Okay. Now we get to build it. Okay, so there's 2 options. Either we go straight into the Rahkshi-Kal. Wait a minute, he needs the rubber band. Borak have rubber band and 2 of the pins on the sides. Let me just grab those just in case. I'm not so sure if it's going to need it or not, but we're going to grab the 2 pins and the weird round rubber band that I have organized and prepared for this very moment because I am very critical when it comes to organization. We got a smooth round blue rubber band. It's not green, but this will do. All right, let's start building. Let's actually start building this. Okay. Let's do it. So, let's see what the first step is. Wait a minute. Did he? Why is there... They had those pins? That must be a misprint. That has to be. Because those pins, the pin axles only come in tan in the Rahkshi. They never came in the light gray. Chat, do you think I should match the colors to the instructions or try to build it as if I am a kid in 2003 and I just got my hands on 2 Rahkshi and a Borak? Option A, build as intended. Option B, build as though I am a kid in 2003. All right. I'm going to build it regularly. All right. All right. We're going to try to build it regularly. All right. You got it. Regularly it is. All right. We're doing it as the instructions say with the pieces that we have available to us. So get a 6-link. The light blue is great. The pin right in there. What the? This is actually kind of trippy. This is actually pretty trippy. What the? Look at that. Look at that. That is so trippy. Oh, wait a minute. I need to grab 2 the second pair of 2-length axles. I only got enough pairs for 1 correct, not for the second one. So how many? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. It used 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. And a 3-length axle and then a silver one. Okay. So 3-length. Plug that in there. Then that goes right there. And then you add a silver piece here. And then you add a socket here. And it has 2 2-length axles on either side. Like so. Okay. And then we grab a Rahkshi head. And we put it right here. That is so weird. That is so weird. It's interesting, though, but it's weird. All right. And I don't know where that goes. Where does that go? Wait. Oh, there's a, okay, so that goes there. And then you go ahead and grab this. Then this. Then that. And then that. Okay, and then we repeat it again. So we are doing the other side now. So we get a 6 length. And that goes, what? Camera, stop. I wish there was a way for me to take out this rod. There we go. Okay, so, wait. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Do that. And then, oh yeah, I had to. Do that. Boom. There we go. Pretty straightforward. I kind of like this. I kind of grooving. I kind of jiving with this. You know, this is nice. Getting quite a lot done. I feel like I am accomplishing a lot with this build. And then we're going to go ahead and do a little jump over here. Because we know how this goes. And then the axle goes right in there. And then slide that in. There we go. And, oh, we've got another one. Right. And then, oh, okay. So we grab one of these. Then one of these in white. And then the Borak foot. And we connect it right here. And then we get another Rahkshi head. And we place it right there. And then 19, this comes to, wait. Oh, right, that doesn't go there. Whoops. And then that connects like so. All right, so we're at 19. So now we're 19. We're going to 20, where it specifies to put a Borak foot in a Rahkshi foot. Forgot the Rahkshi feet. Do I have to? Do I have the Rahkshi feet? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have Rahkshi feet. Can't believe I forgot about that. All right. Supposed to remind me, chat. You're supposed to remind me. I'm just a little goober. It's hard for me to retain so much knowledge in this big brain that I have. All right, so now we do. Okay, so we are doing 21, then 22. I'm not joking when it says it has to be built like this, and then they expect you to put the pin in. It's like literally right in there. Again, 1080p is being the bane of my existence, but believe me when I say they have this part connect like this and then expect you to go ahead and put the pin in this area right here. They expect you to do that. They expect you to do that. I'm just going to take the liberty and reorienting it around and doing it like this. All right. And then we put another thing there. Wait. Oh, okay. No, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Wrong in which hole to put in, not wrong about the orientation of the pin. I should emphasize that. All right. So now that goes in the bottommost section right there. Interesting. All right. Now we murder him. We're going to take his joints. We're going to actually have to murder him. His joints and his feet. Unfortunately, we have to kill him. Oh. Why are you so tight? Oh my goodness. That was the most crunchiest sound I have ever heard a Bionicle do. That was uncomfortable. Again, like they're like 2 decades old. So like it is what it is, but it still makes me uncomfortable that it made that noise. Like all the joints are so crunchy. It's like very crunchy. It's unnerving how crunchy Karak's joints are. Maybe it's a good thing that I decided to take him apart. The universe was telling me something, chat. The universe was telling me something. Take apart Karak, or else you're never going to see the joints the same way again. That's basically what they were screaming at me. Yeah, these joints, they needed a break from being a part of Karak. They were actually creaking. Like, I'll put it... I don't have the sockets. I'm grabbing sockets from Karak. Because I ran out of white sockets. So, in order to stay faithful to the OG, I am grabbing the sockets. That's why this one has to come apart. Again, I have enough parts for 2 Rahkshi. I'm just missing the sockets. But yeah, it's just missing sockets. I got all the other pieces. It's just one of those things where I'm just grabbing the joints. And I just have one more joint to go, and we should be good in that regard. There we go. All right, we have enough joints. I'm going to grab the container, put it away. All right, we're going to do the foot now, which is, honestly, we'll just keep these parts here from Karak, the set over on the side. And start putting together a leg. Okay, so a foot and then 25 25 is one of these. A 3 length in bluish gray. Sure. We don't have bluish gray. We only have black axles. So we're just going to use the black axles, even though it says use gray. Just use it. It's okay. You can use it. There we go. And then grab the spine. Slide that in. And then that goes in there. And then that goes right in there. There we go. We're grooving. Okay, so then it's 28. So 28 is this, and then, oh, that's weird. That's weird. So that goes like so. Then you add a pin in the front. Then you add that in the bottom. It does not go all the way in. It does not go all the way in. You're straining pieces. It's actually crooked. But we're gonna do it as it says. We're gonna trust the process. We're gonna trust the process. We do not have 4 lengths, so we're gonna go ahead and use a 3 length because, again, it could be a misprint. We're gonna try with the 4 length, see if we can actually get it to do the thing that it expects us to do. So that goes in there. That goes in there. And then the gear goes right in there. And that secures everything. We're going to actually use this as a tool to push that in. There we go. So that feels secure. That feels pretty secure. And then in stage 32, we connect that in there. That wants to keep coming off. And we add this into place. And then we grab the two Rahkshi limbs. That goes in there, and then the other one goes on the other side. And then it tells us to duplicate and mirror. So keep in mind, this is barely holding on. It's only being held on by pure tension right now. Oh, Benson says, oh yeah, Trip, the creator of one of my favorite comics on Webtoon, Poppy, the girl who slept in 100 years, is now making a new chapter after 2.5 months, and I'm very excited for it. That is awesome! That is actually pretty hype. That is super hype. All right, so let's duplicate this. So we got that. Then we... Wait a minute. Don't I have a... Oh, man. Things I must do sometimes. All right, so there we go. And let's go ahead and grab... Yeah, so 3 length again. Mirror this. Honestly, like, I'm liking this combo model. It's very complex. I do like it a lot. despite a few errors in terms of printing and stuff like that, I think it might be a translation error. Wait. Morgan Rhino. Is this a recently new combo or is this an old combo? Because I've never seen this combo model actually. Wait a minute, is this a new combo or an old one? I'm not so sure if this is actually a retro combo or not. It feels retro. Because the name sounds familiar to a creator that I also follow. Yeah, at Morgan Ryan Art, as well as Azazel Leviathan. Those names sound familiar. I think I know these creators. Those names sound very familiar. Yeah, it could be from Bionicle magazine. Yeah. It also probably doesn't help that I literally printed and laminated a lot of it. So like it kind of looks profesh because I printed and laminated it. But yeah, that is interesting. That is interesting. Actually, you know what? If I connect it like that. Oh, I think I solved it. Hold on. You connect this first, and then you plug it in. So do it differently from the instructions. The instructions are wrong. I know what's best for you. All right? Tributron always knows what's best for you. Until they actually don't know what's best for you. Wait a minute. Where's the second gear? I know I had another. Let me go grab it. I think I was in a process of grabbing it, and then I forgot to grab it because of my... The tisms are strong with me. Let's just put it that way. The tisms are strong. Sometimes I forget. And you know what? That's okay to forget. It's fine to forget about a few things. Forgetting is fine. That's a very normal thing to happen all the time. Is to forget, and then you're like, oh, right, I was supposed to actually go ahead and do that. But now that I do know that I was supposed to get that, now we will be actually be able to do some more progress. And oh, it's a fanzine. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Because it felt like so official, and I'm like, oh my gosh. That is so real. Okay, well, shout out to at Morgan Ryan Art, as well as Azel Leviathan, for contributing and making such an awesome combo model. I won't be as hard on this. I was being so hard initially, and I deeply apologize for being like hypercritical, because I thought it was something that Lego themselves produced, which is honestly probably a compliment in all things considered when it comes to the quality of of this combo model. It made me think it was official. So, like, on that aspect, they nailed it perfectly. And now we connect the legs. Oh my gosh, they're tall. They are tall. We're gonna have to. Wait. All right, we're gonna scale this up because they are getting a bit tall. So that's a you know what? You never know. There might actually be a mock of Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, Benson. I have high hopes in that regard. Okay, so for the arms. Yeah, okay. So that's the arms. All right, so joint there. That goes there. Then that goes there. Then that goes there. And then that goes there. And then that goes there. So that's one arm. And then second verse, same as the first. Oh my gosh, if I can actually get this out. Why can't I get it out? Why can't I? Why can't I? Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Why won't you come out? Why won't you? I'll use a popsicle from my resin crafts. The popsicle worked. I had to specify from resin crafts. I usually eat ice cream cones. I love myself a good ice cream cone. I'm not too crazy about popsicle sticks, because popsicle sticks, I don't like it when the ice cream runs down your fingies. I don't really like that. Personally, I really don't like that. It makes me very uncomfortable whenever I have something on my fingers. Now it's missing. I'm missing a socket. This this is not with the combo model. If you have the combo model, the parts, both sets, there shouldn't be an issue. But for me, I'm just missing one part, really. And that is that. And then I grab these two pieces, plug them together, grab another one, plug that in, and then we can add the staff in like so. And that will go in there by the looks of it. Okay. And then we grab I need to go and try those. Yeah, I know there's a lot of good ice cream places, especially up in Seattle. There we go. And now we have the Rahkshi-Kal. And we still have a lot of parts left over. It doesn't use all the parts. The chest kind of flops a little bit, but I'm pretty sure if you put a rubber band in the front, it should hold it. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and put a rubber band in the front. We're just going to add these pieces that come with the Borak. We're just going to put it across the front. And we're just going to attach this rubber band across it. There we go. That feels very nostalgic in a way, putting the rubber bands right in there. Whoa. The arm fell. The arm fell. Uh-oh. But yeah, this feels very nostalgic. You got arm articulation. The head, neck articulation is pretty good, all things considered. A little fiddly. A little fiddly, but if you are a collector and you collect and stuff like that, and you know how to handle a toy, for like display purposes, this is a perfect fit. But yeah, so I'm gonna take the rubber bands off because that was just my mod that I did. That's not actually in the instructions at all. But honestly, if you get the 5-length axle, maybe shove it in here. Yeah, that holds it. If you want to do it that way, is it somewhat illegal? Yes, but that will keep it from flopping. But it fell off there. But yeah, the thing is, if you know how to handle a figure carefully, it's not too bad. Oh gosh. Hold on. But if you're like playing with it, like if a kid like around like 6 or so later, it's like then it might actually it held up pretty well. Yeah, like if you're like 7 or something like that and you're fighting with it and you're going pow, it actually holds up pretty well. It actually holds up pretty well if you're just playing with it. Okay, never mind. I retract my statement. This is actually a fun toy. This is actually a fun toy. I actually like this. I like this. I wish that it integrated more parts into it, because it is missing quite a few. It could have used the rubber bands potentially, or a different technique in how to put this together. But honestly, like, not too bad. I actually do like this quite a bit. And honestly, you could probably put the Krana in the chest. And then, look at that. It's in the chest now, and it's not gonna... As long as you put your thumb right here, it should be fine. But yeah, this turned out really good. I actually... as long as you're careful. The pieces that I have are old. But again, that's just because it is old. That's unavoidable. It is old. But if this were like brand new parts and stuff like that, if you opened up a sealed set, maybe things would be a little bit different. But all in all, a pretty good set. I do like this quite a bit. This is actually a fun build. I'm still going to have this on display. The fact that it's made by fans is also very endearing to me. I do like that a lot. The back side, this is how it looks in the back. The gears are there, and they're the only things that are basically keeping things from rotating. That arm really likes to pop off. But again, it can't be helped. I'm pretty sure if the longer axles were used in the shoulders, it might hold a bit better. Especially if someone has like axle connections that are very worse for wear, you know. But yeah, if I grab it by so if I grab it, I should be you can do a lot of posing with it, and yeah. This is actually a fun figure. I'm fiddling around with it a lot. It's not a fiddly thing. I'm just trying to play with it. If you follow this channel a lot, you know I like to fiddle around with figures, play with them, mess with them. But this is actually fun. Oh yeah, let's figure out how tall this figure actually is. Let's do that. All right. So where's my measuring tape? So the Rahkshi-Kal stand, and let's make sure the Rahkshi-Kal is standing straight and stationary here as best as it can, and make sure the head is properly oriented for maximum enjoyability. The Rahkshi, and let's get it more into frame here. There we go. All right, so the Rahkshi-Kal stands at a whopping 11.25 of an inch tall center. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not. If it was edited, I would put the center mirror measurement, but I will do the math for you. 11.25 inches tall. That puts us at 11.25 times 2.54. 28.6 centimeters. So it would be 28.6 centimeters tall. It would not be in the corner this time, but just trust me. I'll just put it right here. There we go. 28. And for size comparisons, here they are compared to a regular Borax, so you get a size comparison there. Whoop. And here they are compared to Good Guy. He is the Chaz of Chaz. He will be your hero. Whoop. And here he is compared to Bad Guy, and he will kill your hero. Whoop. Here he is compared to a Rahkshi canister, so you got a size comparison there. Whoop. Here he is compared to a Rahkshi standing outside of the canister, so you get a size comparison there. Let's just go ahead and get Bionicle situated up. There you go. Looking magnificent. As you can see, this behemoth is huge. Again, shout out to Morgan Ryan Art and Orezio Leviathan for putting this contraption together. Whoop. Here he is compared to a Blockies figure, because Blockies is super popular right now. Whoop. And last but not least, here they are compared to a Tonga build. So you get a size comparison compared to the Tonga build. And maybe, you know what? Actually, one last one. Here they are compared to a Mata build. So you get a size comparison there. This thing is huge. It is so huge. Like, it's no contest. Like Ollie is like, oh my gosh. You know what? Actually, hold on. I think I got another comparison. Let's see how they compare next to a highly praised set. This is a very highly praised set. And here they are compared to Brutaka from 2006. Absolutely huge. They're about the same size. How is this possible? They are about the same size. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. They're about the same size. How, like, like, look at that. And he's not even standing straight, like, because he can't really stand straight. Like, the legs have to be sprawled out egregiously just to have him not lean back. Because he leans back by nature. But, like, look at that. Look at that. That is it really is an absolute Rahkshi. Like, look at that thing. What Brutaka? What Brutaka? Honestly, I love this thing so much. I love it. Yeah. Holy cow. This is a amazing. I bumped it and it's still standing. Stability, perfecto. It's good stability. But yeah, so that was the Rahkshi-Kal by Morgan Ryan Art and Azrael Leviathan. Absolutely gorgeous. The only thing that I would really change is just the chest. That's the only thing I would really change. And maybe make the axles longer. But wow. Wow. Well, that is about it for now. Thank you all for watching this live stream where I put together a Rahkshi-Kal. This was a lot of fun. If you want to go ahead and follow me in any social media outlets or other videos, be sure to go ahead and check out my channel. But yeah, that's all for now. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.